Hey, what's going on? This is Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Legendary Entrepreneur. Another episode, baby. Listen, I've got a question for you, and it is, are you in crisis mode right now? Are you? Do you even know if you are? Do you have that awareness? Do you have a solution for it? Do you even know what the source of it is? Listen, today I'm going to give you a 3-step solution. It's really a strategy that you can use to identify what the crisis is and begin to move out of it. Right? Because one of the biggest things, one of the biggest situations, one of the biggest, I think, cramps on our life and business is being in constant crisis mode. And I think one of the more detrimental versions of these crises is not even realizing that we're in a crisis, okay? Oftentimes we don't even have the awareness to realize that we're stuck in this cycle of being in a crisis. And so if we don't even know that we're in the crisis, how the heck are we going to figure out how to get out of it? And this can happen, and also the solution that I'm going to give you can be applied to any area of your life. I'm going to specifically talk about how it relates to entrepreneurs on this show, and then my hope is that you use this strategy, this technology, to be able to quickly create change and get out of crisis in any area of your life that you would like to use it in. So let's talk about an entrepreneur who's stuck at a certain income level, right? That's a pretty easy subject that we can talk about. And sometimes, and I work with a lot of entrepreneurs who are stuck at 6 figures. Now, some of you are watching this video going, well, Dave, I really stuck at 6 figures. But yeah, they're stuck at 6 figures and they want to get to 7 figures. And even bigger situations and scenarios than that, I've had lots of people who have come to me for coaching who have wanted to get out of the 7-figure realm and get into the 8, 9-figure realm. And so oftentimes, even though that doesn't sound like a crisis, it is, okay? Because people will come to my workshops, my events, come into my coaching and training programs, and they'll say, well, I need to be able to convert more sales. I need to be able to close more sales from stage. And somebody who's maybe stuck at a lower crisis, a financial crisis, they want to get from being broke to start making money. They say, well, I have a financial crisis. And the truth of the matter is oftentimes what the symptoms of our crisis is not the actual source of our crisis, okay? So somebody will come to me and they'll say, hey, Dave, I'm stuck at 6 figures. I want to get to 7 figures. And the symptom of their situation is that, well, they're not making the money that they want to make and they're not doing the numbers in their business that they want to do. But the source is not, this is where it can get tricky. It's not always what it appears to be. The source may not always be, well, I need more traffic or I need more leads or I need more sales, right? It may not even be that you need more customers. It may that you need to serve the customers that you have better. It may be that you need to make different offers. It may be that you need to reveal yourself more, to create more connection, to bond more with your audience. I had somebody come to a recent workshop of mine, and she was really trying to go from one income level to the next, and she thought that she was in a financial crisis, but the truth of the matter is that she really wasn't, right? That was just what appeared to be the source, but it was really just a symptom. She wanted more money. The source is that she didn't really truly believe that she deserved it anyways. So oftentimes we want something and we're creating this crisis around something that we really have not developed the inner tools to be able to break free from in the first place. So the solution that I want to offer you guys today is the 3 S's. It's the symptom, the source, and the solution. In every single crisis that you have inside of your life, you can apply this formula to it. And you can pretty much, within a couple of minutes, identify, well, what are my symptoms? Well, if I'm, if I want to get to the next level of income in my business, one of my immediate symptoms is, well, we're having a financial crisis. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to know if I'm going to, I may not be able to make payroll. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay my bills. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, afford the payments on my Lamborghini. Whatever the external symptom of my problem is, goes in the symptom category. The source, though, of why I'm in that crisis in the first place may be because I'm playing small. Maybe because I've got some sort of an emotional or a mental or even a spiritual blockage inside of my business. Maybe it's that I've got self-esteem that won't allow me to get to the next level. Maybe my communication skills are not allowing me to reach people. Maybe my presentation skills are not allowing me to do that. Maybe I don't understand how to scale my business. Maybe I get too overwhelmed and I structure my business in a way that every time that I get to a certain place, there's more fires to put out than the ability for me to focus on how to grow the company. So I'm constantly in firefighting mode and I'm never in scaling and growing mode. Those are source problems, and they can be, of course, physical, obviously, understanding the dynamics of my business, my marketing, my sales, how to communicate, how to influence, how to be more persuasive. But it can also be, like I was talking about, mental. It can be emotional. It can be even spiritual, right? When we feel totally unfulfilled. You know, some people come to me and they say, Dave, I've really been struggling for a long time to take my business to the next income level. And I ask them, do you love what you're doing? And what we find out after really digging deep for 5 or 10 minutes is that they feel totally unfulfilled doing what they're doing. There's something else that they really want to do, but it'd be a big scary leap to go over and start doing more of that. So they're staying stuck in complacency mode, and they're wanting to scale this, thinking that more money is their solution, when really more fulfillment is their solution. Because if they were more fulfilled, they'd be more passionate and more excited, and they'd have more momentum. And what comes after momentum? More money. So I want you to be very careful to not blame the source of your problem on the symptom, and to apply that formula, because we've all got these crises in our lives. Some of them are just on a bigger scale than others, and some of them are physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And the problem is not that we have these crises. If you don't have them, I would wonder if you're a human being or not. So it's okay that you have them. The dangerous part, and the place to where it becomes concerning, is when we're getting the source and the symptom confused. That's when we get in trouble. And so I want you to apply that for me. If you need help, reach out, and I'd love to help you a little bit more. But I want to give you that tool, because I believe that that's going to give you an actual strategy to be able to overcome and begin to move out of some of these crises that you may be finding yourself in. So that's it for me today. This is Dave Sharpe. It's been an honor and a privilege. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.